If you've been following me, you're aware that inflammation is one of the main factors that drive your progressive vision loss, whether it's macular degeneration, Stargardt's, retinitis pigmentosa, Usher syndrome, glaucoma, eye strokes, so on and so forth. Inflammation is a major component to a lot of conditions, and managing inflammation is very, very important. So we have a lot of ways to manage inflammation. We could use supplements, we could use diet, we could use exercise, but the best way to manage inflammation is to help our body's natural anti-inflammatories take care of the inflammation on its own. How do we do that? Glad you asked. So cortisol, as previously mentioned, is a chemical compound produced by the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands produce this chemical, or release this chemical cortisol. So this is a natural circadian rhythm where the body will release cortisol in the evening, so that will help as we sleep with the anti-inflammatory actions. That's part of a repair, rest, and recovery, a restorative sleep that we get in the evening. So under normal circumstances, we go to sleep, our adrenals are functioning, our cortisol levels are appropriate. We go to sleep, we're going to have this cortisol surge or cortisol dump when we go to sleep that's going to help assist with the repair, recovery, and act as an anti-inflammatory. So the cortisol is more like a fireman that come and just put out the fires to control and quell the fires. Now what happens sometimes is our cortisol levels are insufficient. So they will not, in the evening, won't have this cortisol surge. And what happens is we don't put out the fires at night. We don't address the inflammation. Our bodies simply won't cool down at night as it should. So getting regular sleep is very important. So this is why we talk a lot about having good, sound sleep cycles or good restorative sleep at night. Very, very important for anti-inflammatory. Now, if you suspect that there is a lot of stress, or a lot of medications, there's a lot going on in your life, you could be suffering from adrenal dysregulation or adrenal fatigue, or your just sympathetic nervous system is so stressed up and amped out that your mind's either going, you just can't settle down at night, or maybe you wake up in the middle of the night, or maybe you wake up too early and you can't stay down. So maybe it's a sleep problem, maybe it's a hormone adrenal problem, maybe it's a stress problem. So if you can reestablish your natural sleep cycles on your own, then do that. You can use exercise, meditation, nutrition. So one of the products that we use, as many of you know about, is AcuVision, right? This is our natural CBD product. It's very, very high potency and very, very pure. Now what CBD does, it helps assist the body to relax by improving this circadian rhythm so that we have this cortisol surge at night, so we can repair, we can deal with this inflammation and not have accelerated vision loss. So if we take AcuVision CBD at night, about an hour before we go to sleep, sublingually under our tongue, it will help our body's natural sleep cycles restore. We can get to sleep, we can stay asleep, and also we may not wake up so early. So again, the CBD is an effective tool, supplement, that'll help us restore these natural circadian rhythms. That for most of you guys, that will be enough to help re-engage these cycles, these natural sleep cycles. Now, if that's not working and that's not enough, we could start looking into other tests and other factors that are going on. Certainly, we could look at things like sleep apnea. We could look at chemicals that you're putting into your body, stress factors, anything else that could be contributing or negatively impacting your sleep cycles.